told you guys I was on a German kick, right? Well, here's the latest. I found myself a BMW 325 XIT. So T is for touring, X all-wheel drive, and she is a manual. So to me, this is the trifecta. One, I love wagons. All-wheel drive can be perfect for winter coming up, and the manual. Now, that being said, this is the second ever car, I guess, yeah, second one I've ever bought that is not running and driving. Explain why I bought it though. If you follow my Instagram, on my last one, the last Z4 I had, it wouldn't start, and I had to use both my trucks at the time. I had to jump one jumper pack under the hood and then one on the rear battery, and it would still barely start. And through some internet research, I figured out when the airbag goes off in these, it also pops the positive battery positive battery cable off of the battery, which goes to the starter. So I am hoping that, because as you can see, the airbag did go off, I'm hoping it did the same and they were not able to jump it. So I'm hoping that that battery cable came disconnected, and that will solve my issue. But the only way to figure it out is to pull the cable off the battery and look at it. Right now the battery's completely dead. Like it won't even, nothing. Which means I can't pop the hatch. So I'm gonna put a battery charger on the under hood post real quick. We'll pop the trunk and we'll see if that is the case. So let me get this hooked up. You guys can see with me if that's actually the cause. Let me hook this up real quick. Okay. We'll go. This car smells like pot. Bad battery. Let's see if it's enough to pop the hatch. No. I didn't see a keyhole. Alright, let me figure out how to pop this open, or maybe I'm just going to crawl through the back and hook it up, and we'll go from there. This right here is what we're going to take apart to see if this part got disconnected from the main part. In my Z4 this did, and it made it act like it was a dead battery. So I bought a new battery, same issue. And then I read online, took this apart, and that fixed everything. So I have a new battery already. This one looks pretty new though. I guess it is 2 years old. Almost 2, not bad. I'm gonna pull this apart real quick. Let me see if I can do it one-handed. But I have a suspicion that this may be the cause of it not starting. It'd be really nice because I got this car really cheap. I had a friend hook me up, and I got it out of Salt Lake this time. It's my first one ever out of Salt Lake. And it was only $488 out the door. Hold on, I gotta put this down, and then I'll pull it apart. Ah, balls, you can't see it. Check it out though. See? I popped this cover off. Why is it so freaking dark? I popped this cover off, and it's exactly, man, I need a flashlight. But look, this isn't even connected. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be in just like that. And when the airbags go off in these, it goes boom, and then it cuts all power to the engine, which I mean, in all reality is a good thing, but it makes for a terrible no start scenario. And a lot of these BMWs, if you the airbag goes off, this happens. You have to jump it from the front and the rear. No homo. And this is the fix. Slide this back in and seal it up. Reconnect it with solder. Or some people put set screws in them, but either way, I think that will fix it. So I'm gonna pop this on here. We'll fire this up to do a trickle charge tonight. And I'll do a follow-up in the morning, see if she starts. So it's the next day, got dark last night, but this is the cable I was talking about. So that end pops out of this holder, and this is like the airbag charge that disconnects this. So this is jammed up back in there right now. It's been charging. What are we at? Oh, it says it's got bad battery. It says 38%, so I will reset this real quick. I've had good luck with being able to, once it says it's a bad battery, I've been able to take it off, set it back on, and let it charge some more. The one in the Bug, it's a 40%, cool. The one in this car said it was a bad battery, and I did that trick 3 or 4 times, and then it finally charged to 100%, and I've been driving it ever since. Never put a battery in it. Still the same one it came with. But I'm curious to see if it'll start. I know it won't on 40%, so I'm gonna go grab my truck and see if it'll jump start. Because I have a feeling that was the only cause of this not starting. I really hope it is. I guess we could turn it on and see if it'll start. Like I said, 40% I don't think is enough. Slide this back. Just like that. So this car was listed as not even starting. And just by fixing that battery piece back there, it's definitely alive. 152,000 miles. Let's look up at it. I hear it. Little ticking noise. If I got an exhaust leak. All I have is an exhaust leak. Cool. I can handle that. And I'm hoping that appears this is a bolt-in piece. So this appears all that's bent besides the hood. So if I could find the core support or radiator support, headlight. Just bought another headlight for the other car, which is back there. And the fender. So still got the tick. Sounds like it's back there. I don't know. I'm happy it started. That's sweet. Hopefully AC is still intact. definitely out here somewhere. I don't know what that tick is though. Hopefully, maybe it'll go away. Straighten that out. We'll be in business. This will definitely be ready by winter. That's kind of my goal with this guy, is have a fun winter daily. All-wheel drive, 5-speed. I mean, that should do it. Let's see if she'll move. We're moving. Sweet. So far, so good. Let's see if the AC kicks on. That made some interesting noises under the hood. I don't know if maybe that crunch pushed something up into the AC. Huh, whatever. Score one for the team. Boom. We'll let this keep charging. Apparently 40% is enough. What do I know? And I don't have to jump start it anymore. Maybe someone can tell me, do these have air shocks on the back? Because when we first got this, let's see if we can see it, that looked like an air shock and looks way fully extended. So if someone knows if these are or not, I guess I can Google it. But this side appears to be like a solid inch or more higher than this side. Where's that one? Maybe not. Maybe it was just from being picked up by the forklift. Looks normal, right? Maybe it is. I don't know. But I guess there's a status update. I didn't even know if this started, so now we do. It starts up, technically runs and drives. Hopefully the battery's salvageable. Yeah. And I guess I can order some parts for it. I always like to try these out first with the salvage cars. Like to make sure that they run, sound decent, and hopefully drive before spending money on parts, because there's always that, if it doesn't run or if there's a hole in the block, do you fix it or you part it out? And I was kind of on the fence about this one, so now that it runs and apparently drives, I can work on fixing it. I guess first thing would be disassembling the front end. Cool. There's your update. Oh, I got parts for this guy too. I don't even know if I've even mentioned this car on the channel. 323 CI. I wish it had matching wheels, but I ended up buying some wheels for it. It's got that one on the front, but the rest are those 18s. It was in a super minor front end wreck. Like super minor. They broke the bumper down there, and by doing so I think I mentioned it, broke the power steering pulley, put a new pulley on it. And then the other day when I went to fill it up with coolant, I found out this was broke, so I put a new expansion tank on it, and she appears to be holding her fluids. I have a bumper for it, coilovers are showing up today, and headlights are showing up tomorrow. And it definitely is in need of some tires. So I bought some today. eBay had a 15% off coupon code, so I bought tires for it. Yeah, it's pretty trashy on the seat. bought tires for it, and I'm putting these M parallel wheels on. So it's a staggered set of 18s. I don't think they're OEM, but they look good. I don't know how much time I'll spend on them. I might just paint them. But yeah, the fronts, that one, and the rears are wider. So I had to buy two different size tires, two different sets of tires. So got those coming as of today. So as soon as those are done, I'll stick them on, and I'll have a bunch more German cars.